So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Discord, and I'll move a little slow. That way everyone has a chance to download it. And so right here in the discussion, there's two versions. So make sure that you click this lower version. This is the Suite Pro. So this one, I think it needs one update, and then there's going to be, you can see them here, like levels. Oh, I gotta change the color. Right, here's what I'm talking about. You can see it has different little profit levels. I'm gonna change the color on the new layout, but make sure you click that one, and then it'll take you to TradingView. So once you have it on TradingView, going to scroll down, and so for you, this will say add to favorites. So I already have it added, so mine says remove, but you would click add if you haven't added it already.
So this is only compatible with TradingView and MT5?
Right now, just TradingView, but the MT5 is coming soon.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yep. So once you have it on your favorites, you'll go to the chart, and it might not display immediately. Sometimes it can take a second, but then you want to go here in your favorites, and you want to click that box. It'll take a second to load up, and then it'll print on your chart. So if you have double charts or more charts, you would just do the same thing, indicators, click on your favorites right there, and then it loads in. So like you can see, this is a 4-hour chart, and this is a 1-hour chart. So the abbreviations, like I said, we're gonna have a list too, but this is change a character, break a structure. The I stands for internal. So like right here, this is the internal weekly high, and this is the monthly order block. I don't know what FC means. So you can see this is a order block down here. It pulled that one from a long time ago, but we're going to talk a little about customizing it too. So I usually double click on them, or you can do your drop down arrow right here, and then it has settings. And so can everyone see these settings here?
Yeah.
Okay. So this marks your settings on how your order blocks and your structures are broken. So for it to identify a market structure break, like right here, you see how it says main market structure. For it to do a market structure break, it's a close. So it has to close above that structure. I could just, as soon as it wicks it, change it, but I set it on close. Retracement validation means it has to have at least a 25% retracement, right? So say it breaks a high, say we just have a high right here, and price breaks it. It has to have, from that break, at least a 25% retracement and close above to consider it a break-in structure. That's what this is telling me. Again, this is recorded too, so you'll be able to go back and check it out. So right here, this is your market structure for your order blocks. You can either use, so if you have, for example, an order block and it looks like this, how do you want to measure that order block? Do you want to measure it from the entire candle? Do you want to just measure it from the body? So that's what this one here is for. Right there, you have the type. You can do the wicks or the body or everything. And then right here, it has your mitigation. So if it trades above it, it puts a mitigation line because it's high and low. So if it takes out the high, it puts a mitigation line at the 50%. Right here of the order block. So if you were using just the bodies, your 50% would be about there. Now say you were using just the wicks, right? Your 50% might change just a hair. It might be like right here or right here. But that's up to you. ICT recommends 50%. Same thing, has to have a fib confirmation. It has to come back 50%, and you can change that or move it around however you want. And now to add high probability, right here stands for high probability. That means that there is an order block. You're measuring the whole order block, and it has to have a fair value gap. So if it doesn't have a fair value gap, it's not going to mark it as an order block. Right here, this stands for breaker block. So say you wanted to make your trade higher probability. You wanted a order block, a fair value gap, and a breaker block. You would just click that. So you can also change the themes as well. There's different themes that they have. I'm just going to leave them, and you can change the labels. I believe some of the labels are still being updated, but you can see there's the liquidity version. Should pop up here in just a sec. The liquidity version just shows up as dollar signs. Yeah, it's not pulling up right now, but that'll be updated soon. So once you get that, you have right here your internal market structure. That's just looking at, again, your market structure. Kind of going to be redundant, but you could either measure the close or from the wicks. Now, the internal market structure, same thing, right? You measure the whole thing, the body or the wick, and then you pick where you want to draw the 50%. And again, you can add high probability to it. You can add a breaker block to it, and that's mitigation. So right here, you can see we have our sessions. So the way I like my charts, and so with the pro version, this one here, if you leave this box on, it will, that's the one that's going to send you the trade signals. So if you leave that box on, it'll let you know which order blocks to buy and which ones to sell, just based on market structure. So what I like to do though is I already know my sessions, so I like to turn them off and just have the chart a little more clean. Same thing here, entry criteria, right? So this is your entry model. How do you want it to enter? Do you want to assume, because zone tap, say that you set your order block to enter. Remember, we could either measure the order block from the wicks, or we could measure the order blocks from the bodies. So zone tap, your entry criteria, say you're buying an order block. Do you want to buy that order block here, or do you want to buy that order block here? That's what that zone tap means. So right here, you can either do zone tap or zone midline tap. So you're either entering here, or you could either enter at 50%. And that would already be worked in because you would have already put up here in the settings how you wanted your order block to measure. So you could also add market structure confirmation, single, double, or none. And again, your entry can be there at 50%. Candle confirmation is just waiting for a close. Now, right here, the money trade management, this is only in use for paper trading, right? You could either have a fixed amount, say you want to risk $500 per trade, or you could risk a percentage amount. So say you wanted to risk a percentage, you could risk 1% or 0.5%. If you wanted to risk a fixed amount, you could say 500, and it'll do that number. Again, percent, you could just risk 1% per trade or 2%. So right here, the money trade management, this is just your stop loss settings. Again, and you can use either a fixed stop loss, like say you only want to risk 50 points, you would just leave it at fixed. So when it enters the trade at the order block, it'll put in your fixed stop. Or you can do like the trailing range. So it's basically just measuring the range, basing your stop off that. Or you could just put your stop right there at the order block. It's up to you. So if it's a fixed value, you can add how many points. And so this offset right here on the order block, say that, for example, say that you want to enter at the body and you have your stop right here. This offset, for example, if it was 5, your stop loss would actually be 5 points lower. That way, if price kind of wicks right there, it would leave you in. It's really just for spread. So if spread's 3 points, you would want your offset to be 3 points, just so you don't get knocked out from something pulling back. Now your money and your trade management, you can either do, again, fixed, so you want to take profit at 500 points, or you could do risk reward based. So if you do risk reward based, you just set it there, and whatever your stop loss is, it'll do 2 or 3 times that. So you could also do the last order block level. So as it trades into the opposite side, like the opposing PD array. And then you can set your TP levels here as well and a runner. Whoops. So right here, you can set your break even. So after TP1, it's going to set to break even with an offset of 5. So I would want to set to TP1, but I wouldn't want an offset because now I don't want to consider spread. I want to be at completely break even. And again, the trailing trigger since the beginning. So since the beginning of the trade, as soon as we hit TP1, it's going to move my stop to 0. Or you could set fixed value. But that is the intro to it. And you can take your labels off and on there, take boxes off, lines, really however you want to build it. And you can turn off different time frames. So that is what I have so far. Again, this is the one without the sessions now. You can see it's just a little bit more like a raw chart. So you just get those market structure points already highlighted. So whether you want the full works and you want your sessions and every single high and every single low, you can stay on this one here, or like I showed on the other version, you just have a few things. Down a couple time frames, and you can see it's multi-time frame, and that's an old order block here. You can see that was the 50% line. It's just measuring the body. Trades into it, gives the break-in structure. Another break-in structure dips down into that order block. Look at the Judas swing right after London right there. Hard to read it, but it says London. You see that break-in structure? That's that false breakout. That's that stop hunt high right there. And then it trades down. Taps the order block, rips it back up, where right to this monthly order block almost. And then you get the same thing going. Cool. So does anyone have any questions on how to set any of this up?
I have to download this platform and learn how to use it.
Yeah, TradingView is a little bit more difficult. There's just a lot of different things you could do with it, you know?
Yeah.
When do you expect the MT5 one or MT4 one out?
It should be done here in the next couple of weeks, honestly. But it could take longer, but that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
But man, this thing is awesome. Okay, one other thing I wanted to show y'all. You can also, drum roll please, back test with it. How can you back test with it? Well, whatever entry model you want to do, say that you pick like this day here. We'll go to like a 15-minute. You can use it in real time to back test.
Oh, that's awesome.
So say that your trade is an order block. You just wait for an order block to be traded into. Now we're on a 15-minute here, so your trades aren't going to be as frequent. There's your Asia. You get a break of structure to the downside. There's your London. See the order block that formed right there? If this was your trade, and let's just see what would happen. Say we entered at the high with our stop at the low. This would just be an example. This trade's probably going to fail. There's like a 5-to-1. Let's see if it would work. Okay, so it traded into the order block. Oh, pretty nice. Oh my goodness. I would have closed this trade already. Oh, the suspense is killing me. That order block or that fair value gap and order block are still there. Disappeared. It's back. Either way, I definitely would have closed by now.
Yeah, it's a swing trade.
Oh yeah, yeah. Holy consolidation, bro. Hey, but that's at least a 4-to-1 right there. Okay, I'm speeding this thing up. This is ridiculous. Just hit the dang TP, bro. Just do it. Oh my God.
Knock it out.
Look at that. Hey, we're still in it though. We're still in it. And money, baby. Come on, let's go.
That's awesome.
We did it. Look at that stop though. That's a large. And see, okay, this is just an example, obviously, but that would be how you use it. Let's see right here. Oh, again, I saw order block form right here. Hopefully this one will lose so I can show you the loser too. So right there, another order block form. Now I don't even know if this is my trade, but right there in New York, we'll go along there at that line, the little blue line. I put my stop right in there. My TP again. I'm gonna put on a bit slower. Okay, so that one got taken out. Oh, that was at the market close too.
I was right now.
Yeah, let's wait for the market to print it. Oh, it's down there now. I told you I'm not that great with trading. So you can see, grab some buy side liquidity. We have a, looks like that order block and fair value gap still. And that's that weekly high.
Signals, Discord, 1160737.
Let's see. So break a structure. Those are running high. I'm just trying to see another order block form. Probably playing it too fast now. I'm waiting to see what happened. Oh, this is today. That's what happened. But yeah, so that's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And like I think the best way to use it is the multiple time frames, but I think the back testing is really awesome too.
When you say multiple time frames, what do you mean? Like overlaying them or having two windows open at once?
Yeah, two windows. So this is the 1 minute here. Let's go back. Let's start it from Asia today on the 1 minute. Also in the SigmaAlgo Discord, if you need the link, it's in the Discord group, or if you can't find it, just message me. But there's a free silver bullet algorithm as well. Oh, dang it. I hit the wrong button. I told you I was suck at trading. Okay, 1 second. We'll have to edit that out. Rewind. Okay, back where we were. Let's start at Asia. Okay, so I'm gonna do replay right here, Asia. Okay, so Asia starts forming. I saw something happen. How do you go backward? Can you not go backward? Jump two. Okay, sorry, y'all. All right, we're good now. So right there was an order block at point. There's a change of character, liquidity.
What's the change of character, Tyler? What does that mean?
It's just like a break of structure. Speed this thing up. Oh, there's an order block. So this would just be an example. So again, right here, would this trade have got knocked out or would it have stayed in? Someone tell me. I'll tell you why or why not. I know it's new, so I know no one probably knows. Okay,
Man,
so
I'm not familiar with TradingView. That's a problem.
you said what?
I'm not familiar with TradingView.
Yeah. Oh, excuses. No, I'm just kidding. So right here, this is 33,625. The stop loss was here at 33,629. Now, where was basically my cushion at? 5 points. Remember, we had that threshold there.
Oh, yeah.
So 34. Now I could lower my threshold, right? Because especially for scalping, that could add a lot to my trade. It turns it into a 1-to-1 when it was at almost a 3-to-1. Right, so I might set it just like at a 3-point threshold, but you see the point. So it runs that low, and of course, then you could aim for that Asia low. So now you've run that Asia low, and you're in your London session. You can see that you have an internal order block right here. So say we just set it. I would want to see how price is trading there, but say we just set it, we would set something like this. So you can see it tapped it, kind of pulled around, and then just straight stop out.
Tyler, are the session boxes time adjustable?
Yes.
Okay.
Right there, take that Asia high. Let me see the 1 minute. Stayed in and let's see. Cool. So there's like another order block. You could have seen that. But does anyone have any questions? Did anyone have any trouble downloading it, or everyone has it? If you had some trouble downloading it, just post in the chat.
Hey, Tyler, that silver bullet, that's for MetaTrader 5, I think.
It's for MetaTrader?
Yeah, it's because I downloaded it, but it wouldn't go to my Thinkorswim. And I downloaded to my MetaTrader 4.
No, yeah,
says,
it's only going to be for your trading view.
With the silver bullet?
Yeah, as far as the indicator.
Oh, so I don't know how to put it on my trading view.
So this video was recorded, but just go to the Discord and in the free academy section, just go to click on that link, the pro version.
Oh, I got that one, but is the silver bullet in that one? Because there's another link that says silver bullet. But
No,
that's
it's in his Discord. I'll have to send you that as well.
okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Tyler, does it execute
Thank-
trades?
So right now, I don't have it as like to the point where I can get it to execute trades, but as soon as I do, I'll post that in the next video. All right. Does anyone have any questions at all? Anything I can help you with?
Hey Tyler, is it capable of sending alerts yet or not yet?
What was that?
Is it able to send an alert when it like hits an auto block or something like that?
I'm sorry, man. Your mic's a little choppy. Could you say that one more time?
Is it able to send an alert like when it hits an auto block if you wanted to?
No, I don't think it has that yet, but on TradingView you could always set your personal alerts. I know that there's one of them that has it. Let me see. I don't have it, but if you leave these right here, these filters on, then they'll give you signals in that session. I'm not sure if it's going to ping the alert just yet, but I know that that's how you can set it to try to get signals. Let's see if they can. And you can take those labels off too if you want. And you would just go to that level and you would take off, let me see right here, labels.
Y'all put some work into this.
Yeah, man, for real.
That's a lot. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah. You see, I don't remember the. Trying to get those words off. Let me see. Yeah, you could just
Oh, that's
add
awesome.
nothing there. So if you wanted to take it off, just have it as purple. You just leave it like that. So this is really, Brian, this is your fix to the sessions indicator problem as well, because all you need to do is turn everything else off.
Yeah.
And then just and you don't even need to turn everything else off. You know?
One oddball question for you, kind of back to what we were talking about earlier. Is it more trouble than it's worth to have it log your trades, say on a spreadsheet or a trade log as it's live trading type thing?
Are you saying just like how would you track, like what would be the best way to track it to a spreadsheet, like your performance?
That way you didn't have to manually enter everything. It just kind of automatically logs it and then you can
I mean,
spreadsheet.
you would just open like a paper trading account, and then whatever that exited and owed at, you would just copy the results
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that indicator. This has a lot of potential if you sit and take the time to learn it.
Yeah, and it just does all the work for you. So as long as you understand ICT concepts, all the hard work is done, like right here. It just does all it for you. All the drawing, it takes away human error out of your technicals.
How accurate is the order block placement and stuff?
I mean, I would say that they're accurate. It's going to be like scalping with anything. It's literally just a computer. So it's only grabbing order blocks that have fair value gaps.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's a man.
So like, for example, like watch this one here. Like in London, you see the order block that formed?
Wow.
So would you grab that one? Yeah, but there's probably going to be another one that forms that gets stopped out at some point, or think there's one. Yeah, so like you see how it taps it right there? But then look, bam. So there might be times where the order block may get tapped a couple times, and that's actually pretty normal for manipulation to occur there. And you would just re-enter.
Learning how to use this the correct way and then just doing this right here with back testing, it'll actually sharpen the way you see the order blocks manually
Mm-hmm.
because of the computer ain't gonna mess up as opposed to me doing it.
Exactly. And then you just take them when you see them as they line up with your system.
Yo, Tyler, can you explain ICT concepts like as a refresher real quick, please?
Yeah, so it's really just looking at market structure. So market structure is really just price, but there's just specific ways of doing it. So there's basically an array of market structures that you look at between a high and a low. You first look at the high and the low, then you look at the bodies between the high and the low. Then you analyze the lowest down close, which is going to be your order block, or the highest up close. So this range you cut in half and you analyze that. Now it's doing that in real time with all these different ranges. It would be kind of hard to box it up into just one thing, you know? But everything is out there whenever you need it.
One question, Tyler.
Yeah.
Can you overlay, say, that 60-day time frame stuff over this?
Yeah, I mean you could if you wanted. Not on this actual
Right.
indicator itself. Like it doesn't have that option. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like you could have that on one screen and this
Yeah.
on another.
The split screen.
Yeah, I need to get all those indicators updated for MetaTrader anyway, so I'm probably going to do MetaTrader and TradingView.
What do you mean updated for MetaTrader? You mean MetaTrader 5?
Yeah.
Is that different coding or something? I guess.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. It's just a different code as far as how it's understood and kind of inputted.
Gotcha.
Inputted.
If I'm going to stick with MetaTrader, should I change to MT5?
I mean,
switch over.
if you, because like I said earlier, you know, like MetaTrader 4, it was built with manual trading in mind, and MetaTrader 5 was built more with algorithmic trading in mind. So if you want to use like real-time market indicators, MetaTrader 5 is probably going to be the easiest on your computer.
Gotcha. Glad you said that.
Yeah.
It's gonna make the wins more frequent though. That's dope.
Yeah, man. It really just it really helps you just line up whatever it is that you need as far as your model. And then it's just discipline from there. You know, you still have to understand what you're doing. You know, like for example, like you'll see like that order block, it failed. Right? You don't just want to take every trade that's there. Now we'll add it to where you can only take it at, for example, weekly highs or things like that.
Is that in the settings?
As far as what?
Only take that trade at weekly highs and stuff?
No, it's not in the settings right now.
Okay.
I know that it will be in the MetaTrader one. I think it's called a confluence filter.
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
Yeah.
I just got a lot of homework to do now.
Yeah, man. Just go and back test this and look for your setups, you know.
That's awesome, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. No problem. Let me know if you have any questions.
All right, Tyler. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
See you.
Awesome. Does anyone else have any last minute questions?
Oh, you're going over the indicator?
Yes, sir. Oh, what's going on, bro? Did you want to chop in on anything at all?
I mean, if anyone has questions. Hold on. I was watching Netflix. Yeah, if anyone has questions, Fern doesn't know I'm the one that made this indicator.
Well, first of all, thank you, Brother King. Really
No,
appreciate it.
no problem.
Yeah, the ICT silver bullet that's on your Discord, is that one just for the MetaTrader 5?
Yeah, MetaTrader 4 is
Okay,
going to cease to exist very soon, so I don't even bother making stuff in MetaTrader 4.
got it, got it. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. And again, if you guys find any bugs, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Especially across different brokerages. Like it can be Dow Jones on Capital.com, but if it's not showing well in Orlando, note it and let me know. You know what I'm trying to say?
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So like even the same symbol on different brokers, you'll get different results. Data is different, and that's the most important thing when it comes to algo trading. It has to be consistent data across the board. So, but yeah, all right. So I'm glad you guys like it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. And um I'm gonna be going over the indicator thoroughly this week and making videos on my own
Look at
as
that.
well. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's like,
Thanks, though, bro. This is gonna come in clutch, though, for real.
or
Yeah,
do
man.
it for
Let us know when you drop the YouTube tutorials too.
yeah, I'll be working on that. And then finishing up the indicator on on the MT5 and the EA. The EA would be it will be taking those trades automatically. And I'm incorporating the Sigma swing into it as well. So it'll be a 3-in-1 EA. It will have the silver bullet, supply and demand, and the Sigma swing, which
Yeah.
is my modified version of the Judas swing.
Yeah, I got that question a couple times tonight. Everyone wants to know when the signal part starts working, like dropping on it. I'm like, it's coming. It's coming.
Which one? The signals on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to test that because on mine it does, but I'm using
Oh,
future.
you
There it
saw
is.
it?
Yeah. So again, that's one of those glitches broker to broker
Okay.
because I put it on futures, NQ futures, CME. So like when I was testing it on that, right? So these are one of these bugs that if that happens, note it and then let me know.
Okay.
And that's what that is. So this is far from being a finished product. It's just one of those things you got to test. But you have probably candle confirmation on, and you know that might be-
Smoke them. Hey, bro, I'm gonna close right there. Fuck it.
I'm glad you like it. All right,
Sick.
cool. Love guys. You guys know where to find me or talk to me if you have questions, and I'll holler at y'all. Okay.
Peace, man.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, Dre, I recorded this, so you'll have this version, and then he's gonna be doing a couple of tutorials for YouTube as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it. If anyone has any questions, again, just let me know. Literally here to help. Let me see. I'm gonna ask AI Companion what we did tonight. Catch me up. So if anyone's late, I'm about to read you what and what is it? During the meeting, Tyler discussed the upcoming release of the MT5 version and instructed everyone how to go to Discord to download it. He explained how to use the platform, including the different versions and indicators. He also demonstrated how to backtest trades using the platform. There were some questions from participants, and Tyler provided answers and additional information. Sounds like a good meeting to me. What about you guys? Yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Just let me know if you need anything, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on the live call. Make sure you're there. It'll be at 8 a.m. I'll be sending the link. We'll be trading live, and this will be streaming live now, this new algorithm on the YouTube stream. So we'll be rolling with that, and the final versions will be rolling out soon. I already talked about it 100 times because I'm excited for it. The MetaTrader 5 version will be sick. But y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, sir.